hard for her to shut me out.
It's the artistic version of shut up.
Yeah. Electronic version. Where do we speak? Last time we had a taping in this open studio, we had another guest. She was a nutritionist. If you had been there, you'd have really put them in their place. But she was very soft, and of course, she got distracted. People were walking in and out. That's the thing of a yoga studio, an open studio. Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. You see 4 very still bodies right here on the mat. That's because we've all come totally prepped for our special guest today. Today I'm going to start with the first introduction will be about our special guest, Harinam Singh Khalsa, spiritual teacher and counselor to my immediate right. And Georgia's going to, as soon as our director, Georgia, heard, she's got the cameras on Harinam as well. Harinam has many dimensions to him, and I'm going to ask him on air, Harinam, I know you're also a lawyer, and I know you're a financial analyst, or what is your
Yeah, I also am a financial advisor.
Financial advisor and a lawyer.
An attorney, yes.
So you don't really teach Kundalini Yoga full-time, obviously.
No, but I travel around the world teaching this too, and I try to work out my life that I can do all these things all at the same time.
That reminds me, you're teaching in China, is it next week?
That I won't be making this trip actually, but I will be going to South America, Venezuela, and Colombia. So.
Wow, by the time we air, you're probably going to be there.
I will be.
Correct? We'll be airing around early June.
Enjoying the lovely people and food of Colombia, yes.
Wonderful. Welcome back to the show, Harinam. It's always a pleasure to have you back, even though you do torture us sometime, and I'm going to get back to that in just a moment. To my extreme right, we have Georgea Richard. Is it Richard or Richards?
Richards.
Richards. Georgea Richards. Georgea, I know you have several other dimensions to you as well. You're also a lawyer. Mm-hmm. What else do you do?
I'm a former track and field athlete at UCLA.
Wow.
And so a lot of training.
Do you live in New York now?
I live in New York. I moved to New York, so I'm new to the area, and I am honored once again to be on your show.
We're delighted to have you back. You know, I'm happy you came back. I was a little worried. Actually, yesterday wasn't too bad. But the last time, if you'd come the last time, I was very nervous coming back today, Harinam. Honestly, last time Harinam came, we were in fits, we were laughing, but we were having a great time, but my thighs were burning. When I went home for about 3 days, I think for about 2 or 3 days, I just couldn't even stand up, but it was a great positive burn. To my immediate left, we have Nori Jung. Nori is a martial arts instructor. In fact, we've had a special episode doing a little demo. Nori, anything else about yourself? I know you do a lot of things as well.
I'm an artist.
An artist? You have a show, right?
I am producer of Nori Vision.
Nori
Friday,
Vision.
8:30 p.m. Creative Art and Culture TV show here.
Okay. Someone with all that yang energy, you wouldn't think she has a gentler side, and she does. You're an artist, and I've seen quite a few of your episodes. In fact, I think I might have crewed once, too.
Thank you.
And Josian Hurd, our director, is holding the fort once more for us. Solo, you're flying solo again. Josian, thank you so much for being there when we needed you most. Richard Swanson, responsible for the studio lights, the gobos, and the sound settings. Opening track from Sapta Tandavam. Yoga Express airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and Fios 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. If you're not able to watch us on TV, on your TV, you can also go online, mnn.org, Manhattan Neighborhood Network.org. Harinam, what do you have planned? I'm almost nervous to ask you. What do you have planned for us?
Well, Banu, we last time I was
I
here, we gave
cheated.
very, very physical sets. But
Right.
I think
Yesterday's was not too bad.
No,
but I did
yesterday's
cheat.
not too bad, and I think today's neither. So nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
We're working on more etheric energy, less stuff on the legs, and like yesterday, we're going to be doing a lot of pranayama and breathing. In relation to movements more from the upper body than our legs. And today what we're going to do is we are going to be also, again, we've been working a lot on what we call the electromagnetic field, the aura, whatever
Yeah.
you call it. We're going to continue in this way.
Tell us a little more
Yesterday we were talking about this coming from the heart, and now
Right.
we're actually going to be working more from the projection from out here in the head and higher regions. And this set I'm going to do today is not only going to kind of augment our energy kind of out over here, but it's going to be a very, very good exercise set for your lungs. It's going to really open up your chest and your lungs. And as you know, and those of you who've you practice martial arts, is that right now, because people often aren't trained this way, that people don't know how to breathe.
Right.
That's a big problem right there. Forget all the other yoga stuff. People simply, it's unconscious, they're on automatic pilot, but they've never actually been trained to breathe consciously. So sets like this that we're going to do today is actually kind of an exercise in kind of being aware of your breathing
Right.
and taking control of your breathing.
I need that.
And as we know, those of us who practice these things, and you ran track and you do martial arts and you've been involved in yoga, that when we start becoming conscious of our breathing, it really does change our life, our health, everything really, our state of mind. A lot of people don't know that, and we'll do a set that kind of brings the awareness to our breathing, okay? And then the other thing I would say about this set is that this is a very, very wonderful set to do before you would meditate. So in other words, meditation is an art in itself. We may do that at a future time. We're not really going to have the time to do much meditation here.
Right.
But this is a very good set that actually, when the whole set's over, you'll be in a very good state of mind to meditate, to do that. So this set takes maybe 20 minutes, and in 20 minutes you're in a very good state that you're actually, I'm really in a good state to begin my meditation.
I have a quick observation. I have experienced, I heard it and then I've also experienced, you can really get a high just breathing.
Yes, you can. Well, I would say this, you certainly can get
It's a
a
nice
high
heady-
breathing if
No,
you're
high on breathing, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
you can get I'll say high, because right these days people associate getting high with taking some substances.
Exactly,
Okay.
without
But I
that.
would say this, I would say you can feel in a very elevated experience that is so pleasant that you would not need to get high on anything else.
That's right.
And it is as easy as just teaching yourself how to breathe correctly.
Right.
Believe it
optimize
or
lung
not.
power, yeah.
Believe it or not. And perhaps the reason that people turn to these substances is that their experience is not deep enough, simply because they just don't know.
That's
And
right.
so it's just a matter of us practicing these very simple things, and then we feel elevated and happy, and there's really no need to do these things that
So that's
also
the
could
real-
be self-destructive.
The yogic levitation, that's really the levitation that's happening in the mind, right?
Absolutely.
Just feeling happy.
Absolutely.
I can't wait
So
for that.
we all, as we've done in other classes, we do something called tuning in to classes, a short mantra. You don't have to do it, but we'll do it for you if you don't want to. But it is the way to start a Kundalini yoga class, and the mantra is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the Creator.
Namo
Om
Gurudev
Namo Gurudev. Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Gurudev
Gurudev.
Namo. And this
Namo
basically
Gurudev.
means I bow to the Creator and I bow to the teacher within myself.
How about you say it and we'll echo it? Is that
Okay,
that-
very good. So we'll do it 3 times and you'll hear me, and it's very easy to pick up. So inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale. And exhale. And off we go. Now, do we have some music here?
Josiane, did you manage to get the music up?
Okay.
Josiane?
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Beautiful.
And we
Thank
do this.
you.
We
Perfect
love to
timing.
play music with Kundalini Yoga. It puts us in the right Okay. Inhale. Okay. Rub your hands out here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, now, once again, up she goes to the sky, like with the first one, hands together, but stretch up. Don't bend your elbows. Hug your ears with your upper arms. There you go. Now, watch this. Inhale, left.